Hey guys, so I'm tired. It's late. Like I'm not very tired. I feel like I have to go to sleep. I kind of want to go to sleep, but I also don't. I don't know. Um, yeah, it is time to go to sleep. That's why I'm wearing this onesie. It's Nightmare Before Christmas, just in case I wasn't emo enough, and I need to be more emo. So yeah, it's pretty nice, I guess. Anyway, I just wanted to record because I haven't recorded in a while, and I'm not tired, but I am tired, but I don't know. So the other day there was a spider. No, it was yesterday. There was a spider. It was pretty bad. It sucked. It was a terrifying spider, and I'm fairly certain I could have died. I'm gonna start the story off by saying I'm not an arachnophobe. I have a completely rational fear of spiders, though. Like, spiders can be dangerous sometimes, and you should be afraid of things that could possibly, potentially kill you. So, that's, um, that's, that's why I was afraid. Because I didn't know what kind of spider it was. Anyway, so I'll set the scene. I'm in bed, it's at nighttime, and I have to pee. When you have to pee, you should always go to the bathroom. It's a good rule of thumb. You should do that every time. So, do. And I did. I started to go to the bathroom, and on the wall, right beside my bathroom door, there's this spider. It had to be like at least this big. I think probably closer to that big. Like from leg to leg. It was pretty big. Um, it was scary. I didn't know what kind it was. I wasn't gonna research it. It was a big spider. That's all I knew. So tried to figure out how to get it down. Um, so I had an empty Pringles can in my room. So I took my empty Pringles can. And I took it out to the bathroom door, and I put it over the spider. And I think I also brought a piece of paper. Yes, I brought a piece of paper. But where it was on the wall, because it was so close to the door, paper couldn't get like underneath it. Felt like bending the paper, like it just wasn't gonna work. So I moved it over a bit. I also want to point out at this point, I could not kill the spider because I like I guess I value life or something. So, like, don't get me wrong, I could eat like multiple steaks at a time. I eat meat all the time. I love meat. It's great. Animal byproducts every day. I love it. But I just can't kill stuff. So even if it's like a spider. So I had to just capture it and then put it outside. So I kind of move it over, and then I get the paper almost under it, and then the spider like falls out of the Pringles can because of how far I had opened it. So it fell on the floor. I freaked out and jumped back, and at that point I realized that the paper I was using, it was a piece of notebook paper. It was just real flimsy. It had already been written on and used and torn out of the notebook. It was not a good piece of paper to be doing this with. I didn't feel like finding another piece of paper. So I put the Pringles can back on top of the spider. At this point he was on the floor, so it was easy enough to do. And then I slid the piece of paper under. And then when I tried to lift it, I saw it was flimsy. So I took some, we had some masking tape, some like really thin masking tape, and I just wrapped it around and tried to get it onto the paper at the can. And then I felt confident that it was good. At this point I started to wonder, was the spider gonna like get out? or how was I going to get the spider out without ripping the paper off and getting the spider potentially near my hand? Because while I didn't want to kill this thing, I was still freaking terrified of it because I didn't know what it was and it could possibly kill me. So I was kind of wondering about that, and I lift up the can, and I notice there's a little piece of there's a part of the paper where you can kind of see there's a gap between the paper and the can where I hadn't taped it right, and I see like little legs like crawling out from underneath. Like, I don't know if I'm accurately displaying how it looked, but it was terrifying. It looked like something out of like a science fiction movie. It was terrifying. I said that. I say that a lot in these videos. Like, I don't think I say it as much in real life, but when I record myself, I say terrifying a lot. Anyways, I was real scared, so I threw the Pringles can because while I'm against killing animals, well, no, other people can kill them. Well, I can't kill animals. I can throw them across rooms, potentially causing them trauma. Good. Whatever. So I throw him across the room, and he starts running. I guess because he was on the floor and just got thrown. He was freaking out, I guess. But the direction he happened to run was towards me. So that was horrifying. Switch it up a bit. That was horrifying, and it sounds too big of a word. Not big, like strong. It was real scary. So I ran. It stopped chasing me, but it's still in between me and the stairs. Because I'm on the top floor. It's the only room up here. There's also the laundry room, one other room that my dad uses for an office, or semi-bathroom, and there's an outdoor laundry room up here too. So I have to go down the stairs, but it's between me and the stairs. So I have to like jump over it so I can go get a real cup and maybe some real paper. So I get back to the spider. With the real cup, I just ran all the way back up the stairs. The spider's still in the same spot, and I put the cup over it. At this point, I realize we think of spiders as super smart because they trap flies and stuff, but if you try to put a cup over a fly, the fly will get away. Spiders are dumb because they don't even move. I saw it can move real fast. It didn't. I was slowly lowering a cup over it. It just kind of sat there. So yeah, spiders are dumb. And then I went and I found a stronger piece of paper, so I put that underneath it. I got it outside, because like I said, we have a laundry room out there, and it's like all open air. So I just put it up on the ledge, and then I took the piece of paper off, and I kind of backed away, and I figured, I'd wait for the spider to kind of crawl away from it a bit. I'd come back and I'd get the cup. So I walk back inside, and there's like silk all over my arms. It was the worst. It was some on my back. I don't know how it got there, but there was silk everywhere. And so I'm sitting there pulling off all this spider silk, freaking out like because it's gross. And I turn back to the cup. I look up through the window and see the cup. The spider's just nowhere to be seen. I go out there and investigate some more. I'm still freaking out because of all there's still silk like everywhere somehow. So I get out there, I grab the cup, I walk back inside, and then when I turn back, I do see the spider run back up the wall. And so I'm like, oh, okay, so the spider's still out there. It's not super scary. It's just kind of scary. So I close the door, and I have a pretty uneventful night. I go to sleep. Then I wake up in the morning, and I feel something on my arm. I shake it off, and a spider is a different spider. It's like a whole different species. Just falls off my arm, and I just realized that was in my room. Holy crap. So, I'm just sitting up on my bed now. I'm not even touching the floor. Yeah, that was the time that I got scared by a spider. It was pretty scary. It wasn't very... I could have told that story a lot better. Really interesting. I don't know. Also, I just want to say some stuffs. So first off, I know I said in my last video I want to do a video series. I looked into it. I need to buy like 11 to 14 more SD cards, depending on what settings I have my camera on. Buy 11 to 14 more SD cards, not SIM cards, SD cards, and put them away. And that would have been way too much cost, way too much hassle. I decided not to do it. I do have other ideas for videos. Some that I know I can definitely do. Some might be a little ambitious, but I'm not going to announce any videos ever again, especially no series ever again, because all the previous times I've done that, all 2 of them, it just flopped. Something happened that meant that I couldn't do it, and so I'm never gonna say I'm gonna do it again, because yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't, thank you. I appreciate your enjoyment. I would not expect you to enjoy it.